morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is day 2 in Sri Lanka and today I am going to Unawatuna. It's 30 to 45 minutes from Ahangama and my plan is to explore the jungle beach. It's a short hike and I'm excited to do that. Turtle Beach. I had seen some videos where people have swum in the turtle beach and there were turtles along with it. So I'm excited to do that as well. But before that, I am really hungry and I need a good coffee and some Sri Lankan breakfast. So I'm headed to this place called Skinny Tom's Deli. It's a very famous place in Unawatuna. So once I reach there, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm eating, drinking and all about the place. So stay tuned. I have finally reached the Skinny Tom's and this is the place. Looks very amazing.
First challenge is
Look at the yummy chocolate eclairs. I've ordered one. Look at those hoppers. They look so delicious. I've ordered a cafe mocha. It's good. Look at the hoppers. These hoppers are fluffy, soft, and they seem like a dosa and a pancake. Like it's a mixture between a dosa and a pancake. I really love it. And this is a traditional Sri Lankan style breakfast. So if you are in Sri Lanka, you definitely must try hoppers. So this is the Sri Lankan style eggs benny hopper. As you can see, it has bacon. I've added some dal. This is coconut sambal and some lettuce. And there are these potato fries which I've added on top of it. So let's try. This is better than the eggs and bacon hopper that I had earlier. So my recommendation is get an eggs benedict hopper. I also ordered the avocado smashed sandwich. This is it. I want to try it. This is so good. So good. I haven't had such a good avocado sandwich in a while. Made my day. I had a fulfilling brunch at Skinny Tom's and I highly recommend everyone who's coming to Unawatuna to visit this cafe. So now I'm headed to the jungle beach. So I'm hiking towards the jungle beach right now. It is a little far from the center, so it is recommended that you come here by tuk-tuk or get your own scooter or maybe a car. Once you park, it's just a 1 minute short hike down the beach. I'll show you. So this is the way and that's the beach area. So I'm gonna head down and I might swim in the water. Let's see how hot it is. See how beautiful the beach is. The water's clean, looks clean. So I spent close to 3 hours at the beach, and if you want to just relax, do nothing, head to the Jungle Beach. It's an amazing place, a very clean beach, and you can also get some juices or smoothies to drink. Obviously it's a bit overpriced, but I didn't mind. So apparently you can see turtles in those small puddles is what we are told, but I think the turtles come out only in the morning, and since it's monsoon season then there aren't many turtles around to see. But yeah, it's a cool beach. The waves are really rough. I wish I could see a turtle, but hard luck. I think I'm gonna go from here, take a massage, head back to my Airbnb, and then get ready, go for a nice dinner. It's day 3, and today I'm headed to the golf fort. I want to see the lighthouse and the beach facing fort over there. Also, I haven't had breakfast, so I might find a good cafe and have my dose of a strong coffee. That is what I need. But before I go, I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of my cute little Airbnb. This is right in the middle of Ahangama. It's just 5 minutes walking from the Ahangama station. So just in case you guys are coming by train, this is very easy to locate. And if you're coming by taxi, also it's just 5 minutes from the main junction or the road. So this is the entrance, this is the main door, and this is where you can park your car or scooter just in case you rent one or you get one. So this is the backyard of the Airbnb. There are plenty of monkeys that come around, so just an FYI if you guys want to book this particular stay. It's surrounded by coconut trees, which I love a lot. This is a porch, and there's the swimming pool. I haven't taken a dip inside yet, but it's lovely. So here's your dining space. There's a filter for your drinking water. There's a common sink out here. I love these flowers. So you can chill here with your gang, watch some TV. There are plenty of books which I loved that they have kept here for us to read. So if anybody wants to be here for a long period of time and is interested in reading, there are a couple of books for you guys. Also, what they provided us upon arrival was a welcome drink. We had some peach iced tea, and they also gave us a cold towel, which in my opinion is really cool. So I paid close to 7,700 INR, 26,600 LKR. This was a really fair deal in my opinion, because since it's the off season in the southwest coast of Sri Lanka, I might have got it for a very cheap rate. The amenities that I'm getting here is no less. So if you are planning to come to Ahangama, I will drop the link to this property in the description. I'm at the Galle Stadium to watch the Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh test match. This is my view. It's extremely hot today. So I'm not sure if I want to go to the fort because I'm already burning with all the heat. But here I am at the Lighthouse Street and really want to buy some fridge magnets or maybe some souvenirs for my friends and family. Street looks like has a couple of cafes and some boutiques to shop. So if you're interested in some shopping, then definitely do come by. So that's the lighthouse and this is the fort area, and that's the entire fort lining. It is extremely hot, so I have decided not to climb up. I think this is one of the most scenic views in Sri Lanka. Just look at that. The sun is about to set. There aren't many people here because of the off season. Otherwise, I believe this place would be very, very crowded.